0707 and welcome, Commanders, to our Halloween Spooky Spectacular Special.
Best time of the year.
It is great. It's a great time of year.
Loving
the festive orange.
Yeah. Pumpkin orange. Pumpkin spice.
Welcome to the stream. I'm Arthur, one of the community team here, and I'm joined by the always wonderful, always amazing Sally Organmore. Welcome, Sally.
You said Organmore then from me. I was like,
it's
what?
Halloween. Sally Organmore.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Big 077 in the chat. Someone did mention good morning if it's 2 a.m. counts. It does count. We were trying to work out just before the show started where 2 a.m. was. But yes, 07 to you, wherever you are at 2 a.m. and good morning. Get a coffee on or whatever you need to stay awake. It's going to be a fun show. Sally, how you been? Been good?
Good. All right. Busy. There's a fly in here. What's going on?
Saw the cadavers.
Kick them under the table.
Yeah.
Should we say hi first?
We should say hi to people in the chat. So it's 2 a.m. in Australia. So
Australia.
G'day. Right. So 072 Commander Alexa. This is going to go really fast now.
Alex Turner
is in there. I saw Urban Sparks. Gino. I think that's the Gino. Sorry, get your name on. Obi-Wan. It's going really exciting.
Harry, GRN. Ninja, Unicorn.
Oh, here we go. The Bar.
Half-witty.
There we go. It's
no.
Producer
Heather.
Adam, can you slow it down ever so slightly for my old man eyes? There we go. Look,
there you go.
Commander Drayden,
Nero,
Duto Lira, Nozaman, Calipar. We do see YouTube as well on this as well. So if there are some YouTubers saying 07 to you guys and girls. Wolf of Starties. I hope that means a Space Wolf. It's great.
Chirpy Vader.
Sorry, Commander Sir complains a lot, but welcome to the stream. Fantastic name. 071 and to our wonderful mod team as well that are in the chat having a look.
And do you want to say a big warm 07 to my friend?
Oh, yeah, we've got two special guests.
We got two special guests.
Do you want to...
I don't know if this joke's been done before, so I apologise if it has already.
I fully appreciate this joke when you showed me
But
in the office.
I have brought in...
Thargourds, there we go.
Two Thargourds. I did this joke to David in the lift this morning.
Was he appreciative of the joke?
He loved it. He didn't believe that they were gourds. They are gourds, though. Ooh. They're Thargourds.
Oh, they are quite...
And then David did say, because I said, no, they are real. And he said, like the Thargoids. Before he just scurried away.
Before he vanished in a puff of smoke. Just disappeared.
Before the doors opened.
Your Thargoid fell off, sorry.
Thank you. It's a barnacle.
I'll throw it over there, and in a week's time it'll be 600 feet high. There we go. Thargoid, I like it. Well done. Shall I put it back in your bag? Yeah. What are you going to do with these, by the way? Do you actually use... Are these just decorative gourds?
I might eat them. What would happen if I ate a Thargoid?
How the turns would have tabled. There we go. I'll pop this back there for you.
Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag. Right, there we go. Sleep well, little Thargoid. Well, welcome everybody to the show. We've got a lot to go through. So obviously it's a Halloween special. We have got some seasonal drops. There are no purple drops because we had a bit of an issue with one of the Thargoids is definitely dead. But we had an issue with the purple drops, so they won't be happening today. Apologies, but they'll be on the next stream, so don't worry about that. I'm sure most of you already have the purple drops, but we do have.
I tell you what, though, hopefully this more than makes up for it.
We've got bundle giveaways to go throughout the show, so we've got some stuff to give away with some competitions. We've got some anagrams that Paul's put together.
Yes.
We've got a monitor to give away, which is down here. Oh my God! Don't get old.
We deliberately made him put it there so he can pick it up.
There we go. There's a monitor. This is where I drop it. There's a monitor down here. We're going to give away to someone who was doing the 2-sentence horror stories. We're going to go through some of those later on. And then obviously there will be something else happening in game later on this. Well, is this week? This month? This month.
Because you all you all love this time of year for not only the Halloween live stream, obviously, but you have enjoyed many a Halloween event, have you not? In Elite Dangerous, this year is like no other. We are happy to confirm, but no further discuss.
Yeah, we won't say anything else.
A very fun Halloween event coming your way, so keep an eye out on the forums.
Somebody in chat just said, "Oh my God, give me your hair." Now I'm assuming it's to your new cut. Definitely isn't referring to me, is it? It's definitely not going to be referring to me, is it?
I mean, depends how much you want.
It is a wonderful cut, Sally. It's a wonderful cut.
Thank you.
That's an overview. We've got stuff to go through, right? So let's start with the Twitch drops. So there's no purple Twitch drops, but like Sally said, do you want to tell us what we have got?
More than hopefully this will make up for the lack of purple drops. We have some spooky, special, one of a kind, but 4 of them. Sorry. These are the Underworld paint jobs, and these are exclusive to this stream. You won't be able to get them anywhere else. And you have them for the Anaconda, the Aspen Explorer, and the Python, and obviously the best ship in the game, Cobra
Do you know what?
Mark III. Really like these. Favourite colour
cool.
also says
They are
Dice
cool.
Strike Live.
They are cool, yeah.
There they are.
There's the old space sausage. There it is.
And guess what? You only have to watch for 15 minutes to get the whole lot.
Yep, 15 minutes
They're
and you get
yours.
all of those are yours. So just stay tuned to us waffling on and you will get access to all of those. But am I right in saying there's more stuff
Wait,
going
there's
on,
more.
right?
There's more paint jobs.
Paint jobs throughout. So we've got our creator paint job. Is this right? Which one? I've gone off priest again, haven't I? Which one are we on? Paint job prizes. Yeah, take over. Thanks, Mum.
So, throughout the show, we are going to be doing some fun little anagrams. These are very common. These are fantastic. Paul does them. And we're going to reach out to you in the chat and say, can you guess what this is, this anagram? Sort this out. Good.
Somebody else noted there was no chieftain paint jobs, by the way.
Well, there's none here either.
We're going to form a mob. We're going to form a mob, I swear to you.
I am going to.
Can you tell your mate to leave?
I know, he needs to go. You can win a bundle. If you get the anagram right, you can win a bundle of paint jobs. These are the Apparition. They are green. Sorry, I don't know what else to say. This is the green version. They're called Nocturne Apparition.
They look quite refreshing. You know, like an apple.
Apple.
Is it a poisoned apple?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
So these will come
cool.
in the form of a code delivered direct to you as a winner of the anagram competition.
Yeah.
There'll be 4 of these that'll pop up throughout the show.
And one will be right now, I think.
Do you want to do one now?
Why not? It says in the notes
it
here,
does
anagram
say-
bundle giveaway. So I'm gonna go with the notes that you wrote, Sally, and we're gonna put one on the screen thing over here. Anagram bundle number 1.
I don't know where to go.
There it is.
Lovely. Let's test it out, shall we?
Decode the name.
Yes. What is the name? If you, Paul actually is in the chat and he will be grabbing a winner for us and sending the name along to me. Wow.
Well, people seem to be, I think they may be close to this one.
Yeah, so we'll let that run through.
We'll let it run for a little bit in case one of you gets it.
Paul can pick a winner at random, and you can have your paint job prize.
So we'll let it go for a little while. So yes, welcome to Paul who's in the chat, the ever sinister Paul. For Paul, it's Halloween every day, isn't it?
It is. Oh, it's great. It's always like having Halloween around with Paul.
But this time of year is literally Paul's Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
He is well aware that this is his Christmas.
Yeah.
So yes, Big 07. If we can, I think we've got enough people have entered, but when you get a moment, we'll thank Paul at the end. I think with some 07s for Paul for his continued spookiness throughout the year.
Well, should we pick a winner we'll pick a winner at the end of this bit because
Yeah.
we've got more paint jobs to talk about.
More paint jobs, go blimey, governor.
So yes, if you were around, which hopefully you were last week, we announced that there are creator paint jobs drops for Twitch that are happening now, and a selection of YouTube as well, but not in the form of drops, but in the form of codes. However, our YouTube creators wish to give them away. These are, I think we have paint jobs. We have screenshots of these, do we?
So these for the partner program ones.
Yes.
There we go.
So these are for the Elite Dangerous partners, and also anybody who streams Elite Dangerous will be able to give away not 1, but 2 in the form of Twitch drops. And this is only for people on Twitch. Anybody on Twitch who streams Elite Dangerous, 30 minutes you can drop the Lilac and Purple Demon Aspect Explorer paint job, and after an hour and 30 you can drop the Python. But for our creators, you get 4. You get the Anaconda, the Aspect Explorer, the Cobra Mark III, and the Python. And that's at 15:30, an hour, and an hour and 30. So They're so cool.
Amazing. So should we pick a winner then from the group? I think.
I'll just say, actually, those are only on until the 12th of November.
Okay, 12th of November.
12th of November at 5 o'clock, no more creator.
And that's it, gone. So do we pick a winner? I think we might see if we've got a winner in from chat.
Yes. I am going to
message Paul.
I need to get our poll, don't I?
Yeah, if you utilise that little their computer to find out what Paul's doing.
I'm going to do it.
But yes, so there's quite a lot of paint jobs to be given away. Obviously, you've only got 15 minutes and you'll grab some of the spooky set we showed you early on. And then obviously our creators have got some that you can watch their streams to give away. And if anybody's streaming Elite Dangerous, there are some paint jobs to be won. But we have a winner.
Yes, it is Jixed85, Jixxed85. Can you make sure that you have your Twitch DMs open, please, so that we can get in touch with you, and we'll send you a code bundle.
Yes, well done, Jixed85. Was it Jixed85?
Yes.
Yes, well done, Jixed85.
That's a good year.
Well.
For me.
Well, yeah, all right. All right, young'un. Right, okay. So we talked about the monitor. I don't really want to lift it up again, but I will list out some of the specs. It's very heavy. It's a MSI G321 curved gaming monitor. It's 4K resolution. I think this has been written by one of our teams. It says night vision.
I did that. So,
are you in my team?
Yes.
Is that was my statement accurate?
Why?
What, why are you my team? I don't know.
No, why? Why does it say night vision? I don't understand.
I don't know, but it has got question mark, exclamation mark.
Yeah, that's because I've never seen it where it says it has night vision. I don't know. Well, maybe I'm just not down with it.
I don't know. I genuinely thought it was a joke.
No. It says night vision and anti-flicker.
Anti-flicker, frameless design, 178 degrees, wide angle. So basically, we set a competition. I think Paul said it. So it was tell a horror story in 2 sentences, and we'll go through. There was 5 runners-up, I think, and a winner.
Yes, that's right.
So we're going to go through some of those stories later on. They're only 2 sentences, so they won't take very long to go. But they're all winner.
Dr. Evil, she's not on your team, you're on her team.
Oh, I see how it is.
It's true.
How it is.
It's true. I'll take it over.
I'll
take you.
I'll take
over.
All right. Well, look, we've got through to the second anagram bundle giveaway before we hit the in-game news, apparently, Sally. I mean, it says by these notes, it says I've got stuff to do.
Do you want to do it in a bit then? Let's do it at the end of this. We've already done one. We won't do another one.
Okay, we'll do another anagram bundle in a little bit. So, obviously, with all the streaming stuff that's going on, it's been a really important last couple of weeks because Update 17 dropped. And we were really, really, really pleased to see everybody sort of going to the Thargoid spires and Matrix sites and stuff like that and having a look at how they'd grown, how they'd flourished.
Oh, how you've grown.
Oh, how they'd grown. And just watching you experience the wonderful stuff the dev team have put in to the game. Some of it, I think you found, no, actually, you definitely haven't found anything. But it's nice to see you exploring them. It's nice for you to meet the Banshee. we have a lovely guest on later on who's going to talk through some of the Banshee design, the thoughts behind it, and some of the nefarious goings on with it.
Yeah.
One of the anecdotes, I'm going to steal it for now, but the lovely Max came on and told us that he was watching a stream where somebody was desperate to find out the name of the new Thargoid and ran up to it to greet it. It didn't end very well for that particular commander, but we now know the name, so all sacrifices were not in vain.
And I want to say thank you for the feedback. Has been amazing.
Yeah.
It's been great to read. You've all just been, I don't know.
It's been fantastic. The videos, the images, it's really wholesome on our timeline to see that sort of stuff, and the developers again to see their work being shot. But there's videos we're going to share later on. I think the AXI have done us a really lovely video.
And as part of our guest coming on, we've got some amazing screenshots that you guys have shared. I don't know, it just feels great.
Yeah, it's really, really fun. It's really, really fun to and appropriate, right? Because this time of year to have such a, do you know, they are spooky sights, but they are also unnervingly beautiful. Like when you see them, like when you star rise or star set, and it just catches the light right, and this eerie fog. It's just an absolutely phenomenal job done by the team there. So. One thing we do want to talk about as well is, as often we're doing with these updates, we're often following these up with a stability update. And we'll be doing the same with update 17. So we're targeting somewhere towards the end of November for a stability update to address some of the issues that some of the players have reported back to us. So please keep their feedback coming in. It is very, very valuable. The team are working behind the scenes. As always, very hard to fix some of these niggling issues that we might be having. So that will be, we're targeting November, end of November, sorry, as I said. Obviously, if things change, we will let you know, but it's still planned for end of November. So that's cool. And then we've got, before we get into the news, Sally touched on it very briefly. We're not going into details, but we are aware that you like a good Halloween event. There is one this year. That's it. That's it. Enough. And on, say no more. There will be something for you to do in the game. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for any information that might come out about that. Right. Should we do the anagram before moving to Galnet, or what's the plan?
Do Galnets. Keep going.
Do Galnets. Keep going.
We'll do one at the end.
So just to be clear here, chat, I get so much trouble for not reading the notes, right? And now we're doing the notes as per laid out by Queen Sally. And now we're halfway through it and we're just going off piece.
There's a difference here. There's a difference
here.
This is in control. This is not.
I like to call it.
What's better?
My style is very much like Buzz Lightyear. It's falling with style. All right, so that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to move on to some news from Gale. So we do have. Are we going to do the? Oh, we are. Get a little nod. So here we go. No, we're not doing it. Something's wrong with our producer. Don't know what's going on, but something's in the air. Who knows what he's had for breakfast? Right. Okay. So this week in Gnet. Shall I take the first one, Sally, or do you want to take it?
You do it. I'll just say you do it for each one.
So I'm doing all of them?
Probably.
I do it for each one means just do all of them?
Probably.
Okay, fine.
We'll
Brilliant.
see how
I'll do
I
them
feel.
all right, so this week in Galnet, Seoul celebrations end as elections begin. So the Federation has begun voting to decide its next president, as a week of festivities in the Seoul system are concluded. Congress confirmed that any pilots who supplied rare goods to the celebratory events can collect payment from Liu Quanjiao Starport. Sorry if I'm murdering names here. All temporary system permits for Seoul remain suspended for Pilots Federation members for a further week. So that was really cool to see players going into Seoul. Actually, they really enjoyed that. If you haven't done it in Elite, it's actually quite emotional when you go back to Seoul and you've earned the permit. So if you haven't done that, it's well worth doing. You just got to work your Fed rank up to get there. All right, then we had Felicia Winters elected as federal president. That came after.
Came to her close.
Yeah, there we go. So the Federation has voted to elect Felicia Winters as its next president with a 4% vote majority over her rival Jerome Archer. The current shadow president of the Liberal Party will be officially inaugurated in the new year, entering an 8-year term of office. Congressman Isolde Rochester will be sworn in as vice president in Winters' administration.
I just did.
Oh,
it's really late.
But look, you see this. Look, there we go.
Fool. I got the badge.
Yeah. Oh, you got the badge.
I got two, but that's yours.
Is this mine? Is it? All right. Okay.
It's a little badge for the campaign. Amazing.
LCU, no fool. But that voice still haunts me.
Haunts?
In a lovely word. I can get a fly. I can never fly. Sally, your pet fly.
For a moment.
May come in with your star gourd. Right. Anyways. Right. Star gourd even. Star gourd. Right. And then we had one more bit of news before we get on to another anagram. Is Winters outlines her future presidency. So she has said the following. President-elect Felicia Winters has discussed her election victory and other topics during an interview with the Federal Times. She says, our government will expand investment in the Federation's soft infrastructure, pulling the economy's focus away from military products, that seems wise, and corporate profits. Many systems are in dire need of improved healthcare, housing and work opportunities. Billions of people will need temporary financial support as refugees from the Thargoid invasion. We are not the empire, we serve our people rather than rule over them. So noble goals from Felicia Winters. Not sure about taking money away from the military at this moment in time, though.
No.
Might be a bad idea with the old Thargoid war happening.
All right. Do you think she'll do it?
What could go wrong?
I think she'll do it.
What could go wrong?
She'll do fine.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
I mean, this guy could have done better, though.
Do you know what I like? Didn't she sort out that telegraph pole? It's not a telegraph. It's not a telegraph pole, but...
Sorry? Tell me about this telegraph pole. What did she do, Sally, to this telegraph pole?
Well, it was in the way. Commanders kept bumping into it.
Right.
But she sorted it out. So I like to think that's part of her campaign.
Elected for that alone.
That was the bug fix. That she sorted that pole out. And
amazing
now
work.
People don't bump into it anymore.
Well...
That's why she
with a manifesto like that, I'm surprised it was only 4% majority. But anyways, right, great. So that outlines the news. So thank you for that's this week's roundup. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the... Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. And we're back. All right, so before we move on to the community news, we do want to give away another paint pack bundle. So we need another anagram.
We do.
Can we have an anagram on screen? Chat, are you ready? Work it out.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
Ooh, who's that?
Bunny
What?
thought, what? Good. Ooh, people might be struggling with this one.
Ooh, no one's got it just yet. Oh.
Oh my God.
I don't think it's Artemis.
Wow. You can do this. It is long. It is long.
Oh, I think that's Paul Stumpton. This could go down as
This is interesting. Can we do a charade? No. I know. Okay. So, oh, never mind.
Are you all right? Are you all right, Sally? I mean, you're scaring me. Did they get in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, well, look. Oh, that was it.
See, that was
now, listen here, chat. Did you get it, or did you just copy the answer you saw? Because I'd be copying the answer that I saw.
Look at it go.
Yeah. It's amazing how after one person gets it, everybody seems to get it at the same time.
Don't they?
Isn't it weird?
Funny thing, that.
Strange. We're on to you, chat.
Good, though, because that's
well done, Paul.
absolutely, that's very tricky.
Good work.
Paul will be, I can hear him, his maniacal laugh.
In the distance, yeah, there is that little cackle.
Yeah.
Paul just laughing away.
Yeah.
He legitimately does have an evil laugh, though.
When
Paul,
he
doesn't
goes.
When he
it's
goes,
funny.
he legitimately has an
Oh,
evil laugh, which is fantastic to
It's
listen
funny.
to and hear. All right, I think we've reached. We'll get a winner from that. We'll do another segment and we'll pick a winner. So you can stop typing the answer. I think, Chan. I think you may have got it. So well done to all of you that got the answer, and even more well done to those of you that copied that answer. So good job.
Smart move, though.
Feels like being back in school with homework. Like
Yeah.
5 minutes before the lesson. Can I just see what you did? Can I just write it down really quickly?
Have you ever done that? Like,
Copied
be honest,
homework?
yeah.
Oh, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Loads.
No.
I'm of an age when in Carter the CD-ROM came out and I would just copy all my coursework off that because my teachers were older than time. They had no idea about a PC,
Right.
so they just thought I was really smart.
Right.
And then until I spoke. And then they were like, this wasn't your writing, was it, Arthur? And I was like, no, it wasn't.
Yeah. I found out the once because obviously that I was not smart at the time and they got it wrong and then I got the same ones wrong and that's how they found out.
Oh, you copied off another person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I copied off in Carter CD, which I was fairly certain was correct. But, you know, it's best we could do.
Anyway.
All right. Okay. So now we're going into some community news. Sally, do you want to start this one off?
Community fun times, isn't it? We have a video, I think this one is. It is Thargoid's Legacy. Thargoid's Legacy by Alice Wolf, showcasing their adventures with the Thargoid story arc. It'd be good to see.
I guess so.
The information comes from a source I trust. I've combed the data for errors in their calculations. It seems frighteningly accurate.
We've known about these rumors for years now. What's changed?
This goes far beyond the occasional escape pod collected by Thargoid ships, Aiden. We're looking at tens, maybe hundreds of millions of people unaccounted for.
I've never known the Thargoids to keep prisoners. Doesn't quite seem their style.
They're harvesting us, sir. I said they're harvesting us as a resource. You wanted to know why the Thargoids are abducting people. I think I can help figure out the answer.
What type of resource are we to them? Food? Fuel?
Not food, not fuel. It's more accurate to say the Thargoid race has a purpose for us. One which is giving me some real shitty dreams. An image keeps repeating. What looks like tunnels and caves. The eggs aren't eggs. They're pods. Containers for humans.
Do you think these pods are on the Titan?
Yes, sir. And the people inside are important to the next phase of Thargoid invasion.
That was super, super cool. Thank you so much, Alswolf, for putting that together. It's really, really cool. Also, like the little nod to "Where's your salvation now?" I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I love the flashy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Well.
So if you just joined us, welcome. This is Frameshift Live. It's our Halloween special. So Frameshift Live, we talk all things Elite Dangerous, game news, community news, all sorts of news. I'm Arthur, and this is the wonderful Sally from your community team. And we are going to be joined later on by a special developer guest to talk through one of the features from Update 17 that went into the game. There are drops live on this show, so if you are tuning in, there are no purple drops, but there's a slew of seasonal drops for you to get hold of. Some during this show, which is exclusive to our show, just go watch for 15 minutes. And others via our partner program, and some just by anyone that's streaming Elite Dangerous up until November 12th, I think you said, Sally.
Yeah.
So there we go. So
November
that's it. You've joined us at the Commander highlights. You've just missed or just caught, hopefully.
Why is
Sorry?
Chat's going crazy.
Are they? Oh, well, welcome, chat. I don't know why you're going crazy, but welcome.
Going wild.
They're going wild.
What you're saying.
Anyway, so welcome to the show. I hope you caught that last video from Aswolf. It was fantastic, but there will be, check out our socials and check out that Commander. There are some fantastic videos out there, but we do have another cool thing. I saw this the other day. I love these charts.
Yes.
This is really fun. So this is a Thargoid Spire size comparison. If I'm right, it's the one I think it is. It's the one with bananas.
Banana for scale, I think it is. Oh no,
this is amazing. Can we enhance?
I'm thinking that, but I might be able to get.
Hang on. So no, wait. Don't worry, producer Adam. Don't worry. He looks stressed enough. He looks pretty peaky actually. What's wrong with him? Anyways,
sure.
We've got the size scale comparison here. This is really, really fun. I've seen these before, but I love that. I think Sally's searching for them here.
I'm trying to find it for you so we can have a closer look.
Have a little look-see, but you can see just how big the spires are, actually, in comparison to some of our larger items in the game.
I feel like... Oh, here we go.
You got it. There we go. So the Great Pyramid's all the way down at the bottom there. Where is the banana? It's not even there. It's right... It's somewhere anyways. But it's great. It's taller than the Orbis station, obviously dwarfs the Coriolis.
Mount Snowdon there.
It's very, very cool. Love this sort of stuff. So this is done by Call In with Costa over on Reddit. So this is great. And more of these, please. It says a spoiler alert. They are, in fact, 2,365,000. Oh, no, 2 billion. Is that right?
2,365.
Oh,
no, that's not right.
That can't be right.
There's a funny placed comma there.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like 23,650,000.
I think you're right. 54,876 bananas tall. So that misplaced comma was doing me.
Yeah,
me
me too. I don't know.
23.6 million bananas tall. That's a lot of bananas.
It's a lot of potassium. You won't get any.
Well, you'll be glowing if you ate that many.
Yeah,
well, you'd be dead. To be fair,
probably would.
You would be dead unless you're a banana man. This is going off piece. Eric from Acacia Road, 23. I want to say 23 Acacia Road. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
But amazing stuff. Thank you so much. Call in with Costa. I love this sort of stuff. So any more of these that you've got coming in, please send them through to us. Do you want to take the next one?
Sure.
It's the wonderful Beetle Jude. So
yeah, Beetle Jude, Mr. Witherspoon. Commander Beetle Jude once again. Jude. You know, I know your lovely name. Once again shows off their incredible artistic skills with an Update 17 piece, where you're recreating an unconfirmed report that at least one of the Thargoid barnacle matrices has matured. This is really nice. It's like an artist's impression, like when in court.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I've never been to court. Or have I?
Yeah, so it's a video. So roll videos.
Galnet News Update, 16th of October 3309. An unconfirmed report has been received that at least one of the barnacle matrices has matured. This artist's recreation comes from a brief burst of video broadcast by an unnamed commander on foot at the Barnacle Matrix site in Call 285 Sector VN-H B11-1. It shows the scene from his body camera in the moments just before he froze to death. He does not appear to have been managing his power effectively. He may have become stranded after his ship was destroyed by revenants, or perhaps destroyed by something more formidable. The image shows stout new pillars rising around the toughened spear roots at the centre of the complex. They have spiky horizontal protuberances and a helical structure rising into the air. Not visible in the picture, the barnacle-like mounds are believed to have opened up in the past few hours, and there are rumours already circulating that the site is better guarded than previously. It's unclear whether the coral trees have changed in any way. The spear roots themselves have also developed. Despite their distance in this picture, they're clearly much taller than before, with a column of light shining vertically up. The cloud preceding the arrival of a Thargoid interceptor can clearly be seen. Commanders are urged to observe caution when visiting these sites, but there's clearly something new and concerning happening that needs urgent investigation. If you'd like a chance to win this artist's impression, email galnetgiveaway@gmail.com before midnight on Wednesday the 18th of October. We'll draw a winner at random, and we'll get in touch to arrange shipping.
There we go. Incredible piece of artwork.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm saying I look surprised. I think it's just because Beetlejuice always manages to outdo
always
herself,
amazing.
like all
Yes.
the time. Like it's just fantastic. I know Robin was a real big fan when we did PitCon. He was just in awe of going around. He bought the book, I think.
Yeah.
And they love seeing this sort of stuff, right?
Yes, and if you were the lucky winner of that piece, it'd be
Yeah.
good to share. I haven't
Share
seen
it.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
please
the
share it.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
it's fantastic. I think I was having a chat with Robin in the taxi on the way back, and I think the Des was saying that they enjoy seeing their sort of medium interpreted in different forms, so be it the art from Jude or song from Toko So and his daughter.
Yes.
It's really moving for the devs to see that sort of their work transcend the work they
Yes.
do. So more of that, please.
It
It's
particularly
wonderful.
hit Robin, and that was really, really nice because I think PitCon was Robin's first encounter
Possibly.
with commanders,
Yeah.
and it was like seeing it
He's blown
all
away.
over again,
Yeah, he
and
was-
seeing him, he was just couldn't stop talking about everybody
Yeah.
and how incredible everything was. So thank you for looking after him, but we
Yes.
had no worries because we know you do.
There is something I do want to say that we had. That's the last, I think, of the stuff to show there. One thing that came in late, we'll probably feature on the next show. But if you check out, there's some. I think Alec Turner's doing some crazy stuff around spires. It literally got sent to me like 10 minutes before we went live. It's like some
really?
crazy spire stuff,
no.
which doesn't. I don't know why. Again, like Beetlejuice, I don't know why I'm surprised that he's taken like one of the most dangerous areas in the game and so they would
Yeah.
make it into a race course. But yeah, check out Alec Turner. I'm sure he's doing something crazy.
I didn't
Have a look. No, it literally came in.
yeah,
I think
I was gonna say, I didn't
I
have
saw
a
it like
message.
10, 15 minutes before we went live. So
no
sorry we couldn't get it on there, but it is there for you to have a look at. Right, so we give something else away, Sally. Should we use something that we give away?
There's another bundle.
I mean, it says it on the notes.
I know it does.
So
I just
I'm
don't know.
I'm
I don't
literally
know how
reading the
quick.
notes.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Just reading it
It's
here.
working really hard.
I'm just saying it. It's in here. It's on the system.
Do you know?
Laid out.
Yes. Go on. Let's do the next one.
All right, let's have another
Let's
look
do the
at
other
the
one.
next anagram.
Let's go. I can't remember what this one is. Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, yeah, I've got that one, I think.
Is it? It's not because you're reading it from the.
No, I'm actually not reading from the notes. Is it? Are the answers in the notes?
Yeah.
Not mine, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Where?
It's the file name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like I do this as a profession.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
I think you should make it clearer, Sally. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I should. Wow. I actually found that. Well, I can do that one.
Well, I thought I got it, but I hadn't. I had something
What did
something
you
else.
have? Can
I'm
you-
not even going to say what I had.
Really?
No.
Oh.
No, I've been ridiculed enough on this stream.
That's
Thank
a
you very much,
shame.
Sally.
That's a shame.
But it was not what I
Zucchini.
thought it was.
Yes, the
at
answer
all.
is zucchini. It's not zucchini, but I like that answer.
I think we should be a bonus point for zucchini, but it's not zucchini. But everyone's saying Zachariah, which I think is,
Oh, do you know what? I haven't been reading the winners out.
Oh yeah, blimey, who won the last one?
Sorry, Paul. Paul's been atting me.
Hang on, can I just note the time? It's 16:40, and Sally's got something wrong. I'm going to write this down. I put it in my diary,
So-
actually, on the date, 23rd of the
No,
10th.
a big pardon. Can you bring us back, Adam? I'm getting bossy now, you see. Thank you. The winner of the last one was Spike114. Congratulations. Please make sure that your DMs are unlocked so that we can message you the code. And the winner of Zachariah, this one is Happy Moon Monkey.
Oh, that's fun.
Lovely. I
Happy
know
Moon
you.
Monkey. Well done, you.
Congratulations. I apologise.
No
for,
apologies needed, Sally. There's a
missing-
lot going on in this show,
missing
and you've got to handle me as well.
The first
so.
two.
But well done, everyone. Told winners so far. I've still got another one to go, I think, or maybe 2 more to go. I'm not sure. I haven't read it far ahead.
One more.
One more to go. And we also give out the prize for the monitor that's still to come. But before all of that, we have our favourites. It's the stellar Scream Shots.
Scream Shots. It was a fantastic moment when just before October started, Paul was like, "Can I bring back?" I was like, as if you need to ask, "Can you bring back?"
Yeah.
He was already on it.
He was already on it.
Stellar Scream Shots came back with aplomb.
Yes, they are here. So we do have some to go through. And they've all won that wonderful, is it the Ghast? Isn't
Yeah,
it? That's what they call
the
it,
Ghast, as well
It's
as
such
the
a great paint job.
as well as the regular.
It's not a regular, but it's such a
But-
cool paint job. I think I saw, it may have been Orange Phoenix did a picture of the Ghast up like that against a planet,
Yeah.
and it just looked like a pumpkin. It was
dark-
so
yeah.
good. And then we've had ones where the Ghast is by the window of the fleet carrier, or by a, it's just really, really cool.
That
really,
was
really
last
cool.
year.
That was
Can
last
you
year, wasn't it?
believe
Yeah.
it? It feels like, that feels like yesterday. That was
Time
crazy.
has moved so quickly.
We had a good one from Zulu Romeo as well. Zulu Romeo is very good with the Halloween stuff.
There are a lot of the usual culprits, I think.
The usual.
Yeah, there are a lot of usual culprits in there, but
okay.
welcome. Anyways, should we have a look
Let's
at some
go
of these
through the
stellar screenshots?
winners.
There we go. I know this commander. This is
know
Dirk
Dirk
Hatch. So well done, Dirk Hatch. This is meeting one of the newest members of the Thargoid family,
Yep.
released in update 17. That's the Banshee. It looks like this commander is not long for the world here. It
it's
looks
getting a
like
better-
it's going to be,
Better look.
but all for the arts, right? Just getting in there and
Yeah.
yeah, moments from death. Great shot. That's the Banshee in action. Excuse me, I've got an itch in my eye. There we go. Sorry, it just wouldn't go away. With the point of wearing contact lenses. So nice work, Dirk Hatch. Congratulations. Can we have our next set of screenshot? This is great.
Yeah, that's got some atmosphere, hasn't it?
It's got a crate in it though. I know those engines anywhere. There's a
Favourite
crate.
ship. And the pink too.
They are pink, yeah, but this is
Fair
a
enough.
wonderful Matrix site. The spire's in full effect. It's wonderful. Do you know what? I think some of the first streams we watched with people approaching these in the dark, and we were kind of like, oh, kind of want to see it in the daylight. And
I
then
think it was Psychic.
it might have been
that
Psychic we were
went
watching.
down, but
I saw a lot of
it's-
running
it's
away
good.
on Psychic stream. There was quite a bit of running away on a lot of people's streams, to be fair. This is a great shot, though. So ominous, so eerie.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful shot. So well done, Commander Dripnificent. It's a great shot.
This one I love.
Oh, wow. It looks like it's caught the anaconda, right?
Yeah.
It almost looks like a squid's reached out and just, like, very
Yeah.
Cthulhu-esque.
Yeah.
A wonderful shot here.
John Chorus.
John Chorus, yeah. This is a really cool shot. Lots of stuff going on. I'm trying to pick some details out.
Like
but it's hard to see.
tendrils. They're not
Yeah.
tendrils, but
It seems like I can't
I
because
just love
we're
the
not.
light as well.
Yes.
Like it's just everything's just
Yeah,
so,
they've done a wonderful job of these
so
sites.
good.
And not just the sites; it's the sounds as well that you hear when you're there.
Yeah.
Everything about it is fantastic music. So well done, John Chorus, Commander John Chorus. That's another paint job on its way to you.
Nah, Void
Their
Hearts.
Void Hearts are
Yeah.
always great, and they're always
Changing.
spooky, right? They always look vaguely
I
sinister.
love them. They're my favourites.
Yeah.
They hurt a little bit when you bump into them. I've said that so many times when I see one, so I apologise. Same story over and over. But I had a bad run-in with one of those.
But this is a wonderful shot. So this reminds me of what are those things in D&D with all the eyes that hunt you in the dungeons? What are they called? Paul, no, there's Paul's probably in chat, just probably screaming at it like I haven't got this. Is it like a
Paul, let us know.
Someone in chat will a beholder. It is a beholder. There we
is
go.
it?
Eye of the beholder. It reminds me of one of those in this shot. I think it's the twinkling above it. Yeah, it looks like a beholder. So again, it does fit with the set of screen shots. But I love the way it's sort of front and center in a shot.
The
You've got
Eye of the Beholder.
yeah, it's they're quite nasty as well. And D&D. If you see one, you're best to run.
One in Magic the Gathering as well. I don't know if anyone plays Magic the Gathering in here, but there's a card which has it's got loads of eyes on it, and that's a good one too.
Yeah, so here we go. A really cool shot. Well done, KGB Strelitz. So well done to you. Great shot. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many lovely. I can't imagine this was very easy for Paul.
No,
because there's
he must
so
have
many
way
of
never
these
time doing
types
this.
of things. They're all very different, but from this angle, and they're gigantic anyway. But they are so good.
I mean, even the smaller spires are big, and then you've got that one in the background, which is I think it's tops out at 6 km. I think, or just over 6 km tall.
Right.
I remember when I was first shown these in a milestone meeting. And I was like, oh, lordy lord.
Yeah.
And they didn't look anything like this. They weren't all sort of done up. They were just,
at the
just
end
like,
of a meeting, didn't they?
Yeah, they were like, oh, do you want to see the spires?
These cheeky things.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fantastic. It's really, really cool. Great shot. And with the star just behind one of the spires there.
Oh, there's one as well. I don't know if you've seen it. I can't remember who did it now, but the top of the spire was perfectly in front of a star.
Oh, really?
And
So
it
look,
looked
it's
like
catching
it was
it.
holding it.
Oh,
It
wow.
was so good.
Wow.
Apologies, I've forgotten who you are.
Well done, Popa Rap, I think that is. Is that? No, it's Kira Goto. Sorry, Kira Goto. So Goto. Well done, amazing shot.
So good. Super good.
This is great. This is great.
This is so good.
Great use of one of the suits which you can purchase from the store, I believe. They're on sale this week now. The Halloween sale's on, isn't it?
Yeah,
Did we mention that? We didn't mention it. Uh-oh.
Oh no, we must have completely
Well,
skipped
look,
past it.
that suit you can buy and it's in the sale. Sale's on
it
now.
is.
There it is.
It
Look.
is spectacular sale.
Well, that's and everything. But that's the suit on the left,
nice.
right? Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
There you go.
Sorry, the skeleton one.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
of course.
So that's cool.
Yes.
So that's on now.
Up to 30% off in the store.
But this is it's such a great shot of a commander being chased by a skeleton. We're just going to say a skeleton. It's not a commander, it's a skeleton.
Mr. A skeleton.
Mr. A skeleton from Skeletonsville, Skeleton Road. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well done. Great shot there. So well done, Commander Popa Rap. Great work. Oh, this is another
Speaking of
great one.
Psychic.
There she is, Commander Psychic.
Lovely.
Great shots. Star Rise or Star Set, I'm not sure which way, but the atmosphere is great.
Lovely greens and orange.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
Incredible. Everything about these places is so eerie and so ominous. And the thing I like about the Matrix sites as well is and we'll talk to Max about this later on, but like it is dangerous for sure.
Reveal the guess.
I said it earlier on.
Did you? Oh, I thought we said guess.
See?
I mean, we said we'd bring him back.
We
anyway.
did. In fact, he said he'd come back.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's his own fault. He ruined his own surprise.
Obviously.
They are dangerous for sure. But if you can get on and walk around the top, they're actually quite peaceful. You've got time at the top just to enjoy the sights.
Peaceful.
Well, quite-ish.
Peaceful.
Oh, yeah, well,
That started it.
We'll just cut them all down. Cut them all down. Anyways, great job, Commander Psychic. Well done. Well done. So we have a few more to go. So this is Commander Ratcatcher. Another great shot here. That's a challenger, I think. Diving in. Looks like a challenger. I think chat will tell me if I'm wrong or not. It's just dive. Looks like going for a dive bombing attack on one of the Matrix sites.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a Beefton. It's not a Beefton. Oh, unless someone's called it the Beefton, which is great. It's the challenger. Yeah. So there we go. This looks like I've seen a really cool shot actually. I think the Burr Pit put a screening up just before I went into our Leeds meeting this morning, and it was of an aerial assault on a Matrix site. All of these. Oh, was there a video of it?
Yeah,
oh, wow,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I'll have to have a look at it. All the pilots going in and just doing like.
Yeah.
It's a really cool shot, and there's like scouts coming out and everything's going off. It's just a really cool shot. But this, I love it. Very strong World War II vibes on this shot. Big fan of that. So well done, Commander Ratcatcher. Incredible work.
Spike.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
What a lovely
Ethereal,
shot. Yeah.
I would say.
That almost looks underwater.
Yeah.
Almost looks underwater. Again, looks like a
mermaid.
Leviathan is reaching out and just. Or mermaid.
Leviathan, mermaid.
I went Leviathan, you went mermaid. Well, a Leviathan, maybe.
Yeah. I think this just puts a whole different spin on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks peaceful.
It does, yeah. All around this photograph, there was just death and destruction. There's Commander screaming in agony as an SRV on fire. There's a ship plummeting into the
like
ground.
within millimetres of the edge of where this is.
And this is one commander going, just need to get the angle just right. If you could all just keep it down,
She's
please.
so beautiful.
Yeah, sun runs past, literally on fire. Great work, Commander Spike 114.
Yeah, it's
Good job. Good job. And then we have Commander Wally. This is the, what I call them space melons. Are they like melons or anemones kind of things?
Here,
this is a really cool shot. A lot of stuff going on here actually, because you've got the vents in the background, the fire, and you've got these things in the foreground.
Yeah.
It's a really nice shot, and they look like space pumpkins. Yeah, little pumpkin shot. So that's nice. Well done to Commander Wally.
Lovely.
Good job, one and all. So you've all received that Ghast paint job, which is a really cool paint job. So well done. Maybe like, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is. I'm not sure. I'm talking to myself. Sorry. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
That's worrying me slightly.
But now we have to go into the prize. Well, we're going to get to the prize who won the monitor.
Yeah.
But this was a really cool contest that Paul put together, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everybody what the competition was, Sally?
So yeah, it was basically you had to write a 2-sentence horror story based on Elite Dangerous. Had to be Elite Dangerous forums or social, with the hashtag, and yeah, we basically picked 5 runners-up, and a winner. And the winner will win this really fancy curved night vision.
Yeah, it does anything but make the sandwiches.
Why is everyone laughing?
I don't know, maybe it's the night vision. I think
it's the night vision. It is pretty funny though, to be fair.
But we do have the runners-up. Do you want to do one each? Do you want me to read them all out? How do you want to do this?
I'll do one each. Let's do one each. I'll start.
You start.
Yeah. So and each of the runners-up will receive one of the bundle packs.
Yeah, so you've got one of these bundle packs as well.
Yes.
So here we go.
So runner-up number 1 is Shurimel. Here's what you can win. Obviously there'll be 4 of them. And their 2-sentence horror story is, here at the extreme edge of the galaxy, one can stare into the black void and see not a single star. I turned my ship around towards the centre again. I saw no stars.
That's quite creepy, quite abandoned in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
So
well done, Shurimal.
Yeah.
Or Shurimal, sorry. You've bagged yourself a paint pack. Well done. Our second runner-up is from Cortado Gremlin. Cortado Gremlin. Sorry, Cortado Gremlin. Thank you for the assist. I don't know.
I think it's a coffee.
Well,
is it?
Maybe.
Sure.
Maybe it will. If it isn't, we should start a brand. All right. So I will try my best to do justice to this. Standing alone, staring vacantly out at the stars, glinting on the backdrop of black, face lit by the blue glow of a white dwarf. She wondered why she could hear someone breathing. She was sure she had killed them all. Wow.
Pretty good.
Wow, was not messing around with that story, were they? I was like, well, okay. One from being alone, one from being like a murderer. So great job, Cortado Gremlin. You've bagged yourself a paint pack, and that is a very good, spooky story. Well done. And in 2 sentences. Good job.
Yeah. Thanks for this one.
You went first, Sally. And
congratulations to Dirty Violator.
Yep, well done. Yep.
This docking computer was a great investment. Now I can take a nap while it docks my ship for me.
Well, there we go. So, I mean, it is a bit of a horror story
cheeky,
if you're, yeah.
But so's the name.
But well done.
Congratulations.
To you.
To you.
To you. You who shall never be named again.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, so the next one I have Demiser of D. Okay, here we go. I eagerly dropped out of FSD. 6 months of exploration data firmly secured in my hold, only to stare curiously at the hollow square that appeared on my scanner.
Look.
Oh, wow, yes, you have got goosebumps. There we go. There we go. Well done, Demiser OD. Well done. You've also bagged yourself a paint job pack. So well done. Congratulations.
And then
Our last runner-up.
the last runner-up is Acton. It's strange that the war against the Thargoids is going well, mused the commander. It's strange, agreed the Thargoid stasis pod operator as it adjusted the commander's parameters slightly. It's strange.
Very clever. Very clever.
You have also won a paint pack.
Nice work. So well done to you all. These are all great, and we had a lot of fun reading them.
Yeah. Actually, we'll share that bit that I was going to do at the end.
Okay.
Because
I don't know
you
what that
can
bit
announce
was.
the winner.
I was going to announce the winner, but yes, we can do it. So we have the winner here, and this is from someone called Lurient. So this was the story. I'm rich, said the xenoarchaeologist after activating the buried Guardian bunker and opening the door. I'm salvation, replied the Guardian factory, followed by the sound of a million war constructs. Really like that.
Congratulations.
I'm rich. I am salvation.
You
replied
have
the Guardian
won
factory.
the night vision.
You have won the night vision
I
monitor.
can't get over it. I need to read it more.
You're going to have to
about
plug it in and show us
I
it
need
working
to
in
know
night
what
vision.
on earth this night vision.
Do you reckon you just got to strap it to your eyes and just walk around?
Maybe.
It feels like it's too big to get through a door.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see the army using that. They wouldn't be doing anything. It'd be rubbish.
it's very strange.
But yeah, maybe it doesn't provide night vision. Who knows?
But what I encourage you all to do is head along to the forum thread that has pages and pages and pages and pages of those. So many submissions.
Some are spooky, some are really funny, some are darkly humorous.
It's great.
There's a great mix.
You have, once again, contributions are absolutely awesome. I don't know whether I've been very helpful in providing a link to that. I don't think I have. I'm really sorry.
Maybe if Paul or one of the mods is in the chat could do the Lord's work and provide that link would
then
be
that'd be
fantastic.
Great. But I just loved it.
Yeah.
And again, Paul, he has
Paul.
to choose.
Paul. Why is that so funny? I don't know. I don't know.
He has to choose.
I mean, he enjoys reading them. If you're asking Paul to read
people.
Murder, Death and Mayhem, he's not going to be upset about it. He's
No.
just going to read Murder, Death and Mayhem for forever.
Yes.
All right, so we are about to move on to welcoming Max back to the show.
Yay!
But before we do that, we have an incredible video by none other than the very wonderful Orange Phoenix, and it's called the Spies video. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. If you've seen it, watch it again. It's fantastic. Enjoy. There we go. Amazing work, as always, by Orange Phoenix. Congratulations on another stunning video. And welcome back, Max.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being
Welcome back, Max.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. So, Max, before we get into, there's going to be a competition, but before we get into that, do you want to...
Is everything all right over there?
Is he all right? I think he's all right. Sorry about that, chat. Felix?
I think he dropped his phone or something.
Don't know.
That's not saying anything though.
Anyways, sure. So before we get into the competitions and stuff, let's everyone know who you are, what you do, Max.
So I'm Max. I'm Max Timms. I'm a gameplay programmer on Elite, mainly focusing on kind of AI and that sort of thing. So yeah, here to chat about the thing that I couldn't chat about the last time I was on.
Yeah, you did really well actually when we were talking to you. A bead of sweat was forming in your forehead, and I was like, right. But yes, there's quite a bit for us to talk about on this show. We're going to talk quite a bit about the Banshee actually, which we saw in that video showcase, really lovely actually by Orange Phoenix. But before we do that, do you want to do another competition?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you want to? Off you go. Let's see if we can solve.
What have we got? What's the
We
anagram?
got an anagram. This one I can do. I didn't do this one.
I'll tell you, if there's one thing I'm terrible at, it's anagrams.
It's quite clearly
That's
the well-named system.
So easy.
It's almost HTTP, and that's closest to my wheelhouse.
Everyone's saying it's Thetis, but I think it's Hetetetetes,
Yeah,
which I think is a much better name.
Yeah, I prefer that one.
Right.
I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
The winner is
Scotchio. Sorry. So an old far show. Is it far show? I think it was far show. Yeah, Scotchio. All right.
Yeah.
I think we'll let it run for a little while so we can all guess it correctly and not copy each other's homework. But well done. So those of you that got Thetis and not Hetetetes, Paul will supply a winner in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we'll be.
I'll actually read it this time.
Yeah. Well, it's like we'll read it. But anyways, so Max.
Yes.
Update 17 dropped a couple of weeks. Well, I'm trying to remember when it dropped now. Where were we? We were
Last
somewhere.
Tuesday.
Last
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
yeah,
Yeah.
last
So
Monday?
last Tuesday. I can't remember. Sally, I can't. It was Monday. It was Monday.
It might have been Monday because the last one was bank holiday.
It's all in a blur.
It's all been a blur. But you, like us, were watching all the streams. What was it like for
absolutely.
you and the rest of the team to watch all of your hard work being...
It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Like, everyone's got a stream open. We're all sort of talking about the things that we see. A couple fun things. Like, every single time someone interacts with the Banshee, I'm there with my binoculars, like, make sure that everything's okay.
Is it doing what it should be doing?
Yeah, is everything going right? Like, are people enjoying it? Like, all that sort of stuff. And then I get to cackle maniacally when everyone dies, which is so much fun. I will say, that is half the fun of being an AI programmer.
You look so sweet, Max.
Yeah.
And then you say stuff like that, and it's just like, I mean...
True colours
I
are coming out
apologise,
now.
I
All the
apologise.
confidence is coming.
Yeah.
You can see what a truly...
By the next show, he'll be like, and I like to kill them all. I'm like, okay, all right. So yeah, it was great to watch. I mean, you did share when we were watching the video. Tell us about the fun. You saw something go wrong with the Banshees. Tell me, that's a sweet story. Tell this one.
I really shouldn't, but
I'm going to get in trouble. I made him do it.
So there was a scene. There was a part where where someone was looking down two Banshees, and the two Banshees are sort of firing pew 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 pew, and then they tried to go over each other with a bit of collision avoidance, and they ended up sort of just turning into each other, kissing, and then turning back and firing again. I was like, wow, so cute, so lovely.
Yeah, we did it, guys, let's keep going.
Even in the midst of all that Thargoid nonsense, there's love can blossom.
They're enjoying it. They're enjoying it.
All right, so I know the team have really celebrated Update 17. I think it's been great to see. I think players were expecting things to have grown.
Yes.
Not
quite that much. No,
Yeah.
I was surprised when I found out what we were doing. It
By
was
how
insane.
much?
But
obviously it wasn't just, the spires are quite visual and there's things to do there, and we'll let players discover some bits on the spires. They haven't discovered everything at all, but and then they met the Banshee.
Yes.
I think people were expecting to see Revenants, which obviously are there. But tell us about the Banshee as much as you can do without spoiling too much. We don't want people
We've also
to
got
game
a
of quiet.
couple of screenshots we'll show
Yes.
on as we go. And these few are from Radium, I think it is, and Alex Turner. Who's Alex Turner?
His
Alex.
doppelganger, like Bizarro.
But just some of these I wanted to show you,
yeah,
Max,
yeah. So
because obviously it's your baby.
Yes, yeah, because
so
this is the main thing that I worked on in this update, sort of doing the various AI and pathfinding and attacking and all these sorts of things, like teaching the Banshee the best way to deal with you was sort of.
When you say
my
deal,
job.
you mean
I
kill,
mean,
don't you?
No, I mean deal. I mean deal. You know, be intimidating. If there's some death involved as well, it's not my problem.
Wow. Wow.
It is coming out of his shell, isn't it?
Oh, there's the SRV's
This is
not going to
Alex
last very long.
Turner's one.
Yeah, the SRV's probably not long for the world
So
there,
good,
actually.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to keep moving.
Yeah, they are a fearsome prospect, to be fair. I mean, I think we saw a few commanders sort of approach the Banshee straight away in the standard SRV, and I think one of the first streams I watched was like, I'm gonna go back and get Scorpion.
Yeah.
And even the Scorpion, and your thing about engaging one of these things, how many have you encountered? You've said you've had more than 3 engaged at once. You've seen.
I've had 5 of them on me during testing, and I didn't live very long. But, so yeah, you can get them together. They will definitely try and deal with you.
Yeah, deal with you. Deal with you. So tell us about the Banshee. So what's its purpose? As much as you can tell us.
It's sort of there to, be a kind of big brother to the Revenant, provide it sort of feels like it's bigger, better, stronger in sort of every way. That kind of that feeling of being big and lumbering and imposing and having that kind of gravity and
that's reflected in how you've made it move around, right? So it kind of moves in a certain way to reflect its size, right?
Yeah. So it sort of has that slow, lumbering start, as it turns, as it gets up to speed, but as it sort of gets up to that speed, it's a struggle to outrun it.
Yeah, it's pretty much once it gets going, it's almost like you've got a warning, and then you better be gone.
And it makes a great noise when it does that warning.
We did want to grab Robin for the stream. Unfortunately, I know he's really busy,
shame.
but yes, the sound is great as well. We talked about speed, the movement. It's a bigger, sort of meaner variation of the Revenant.
I think it was described as someone said, I thought I was expecting 2 or 3 Revenants in size, but I actually got 10. And so from that day forward, I now refer to it as 10 Revenants in a trench coat.
Look at this image of these Revenants all just in a just stuck to her.
10 Revenants in there just doing that. Yeah.
Obviously, it was a surprise for commanders to see when they first bumped into the Banshee.
Yeah.
And then obviously it started firing stuff at them. Talk through
about
about some of the weapons, but also how it starts, because it's quite important, right?
Yeah, so as soon we wanted that first interaction when you first alerted to be really, really impressive, really, really like intense, and so it has these mortar cannons that fire out a huge volley of like sort of bomb missile type things, and constantly make you move around and these sorts of things. You wanted that kind of massive wow. You've stressed this out. It's going to fire everything at you. It's going to really make sure that you're under control.
Yeah, it's kind of like the starting pistol was like, right, and now it's combat.
Yeah, and here we go. Here we go. Yeah,
and that's just one of the weapons. There's some others on there as well. One of the things
a couple.
Yeah, it talks about the missile. The missile was a surprise to some people.
Yeah, the missile it's been really fun seeing how people try and actually traverse that missile, because it's there to make your ship combat more interesting and these sorts of things. So trying to see people. Well, first their reactions to what happens, being shot down by this missile is really interesting, and then seeing people sort of work out ways to kind of weave around it, keep moving, keep mobile, all these sorts of things. It's all kind of comes into that feeling of we wanted this to be a mobile fight, we wanted it to be high octane, we wanted it to be interesting for sort of all the different platforms, I think.
I heard a comment which I've stuck with me, which is stay slidey and you'll survive.
Stay slidey.
Oh, okay, wow, yeah, this is really
are
cool.
Mikey 99.
These are some cool shots. Yeah, some really cool shots.
Yeah, seeing its imposing presence on the human settlements as well it's so big. It's like as big as a building. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we were trying to discuss this earlier on. We did it for the size chart actually for that Reddit user. We were trying to discuss with it the same size, if not bigger than the Goliath, right? So we think it's maybe a bit bigger. I think
it's a bit bigger.
Yeah, I think it's bigger.
It's a bit bigger.
But yeah, so it's we were talking about the different areas it can engage players with. So it can it works on every platform, right? So it engages you on foot, in a vehicle, and in space, or in the air, sorry.
Yeah, no, it was one of the designer's biggest challenges was actually creating something that was fun to interact with, fun to engage as a ship, as an SRV, on foot, and making it so that it's doable, making it so that it's enjoyable, making it so that you have to go for different strategies, go for different styles of play when you're playing these different things, and still be able to play with the Banshee and still enjoy it. And I think they did really, really well.
Oh, it's great. And it's great watching players engage with it. And they are tough. I mean, we talked about a couple. We're going to go back to the other weapons in a second. But they are tough as well. One of the players, I think the first thing players realised was actually they started wailing into it with the standard SRV. And they were like, oh, this is not doing a lot of damage at all. Not doing anything to this thing. And we've seen commanders sort of coming in with missiles and firing missiles at it, and it's like it's just tanking missiles and like what is going on. But we don't want to give too much away about them. But they have a war machine, right? This isn't like it's not out here collecting for the Red Cross. This thing is out here it's out there to do some damage, right?
It's there to be raising buildings, really. At that sort of level of damage.
It's mean.
I think a few commanders have put out now little tactic write-ups and videos on how to take them on as well. So
I'll have to keep an eye.
We know you keep an eye on that sort of stuff.
I'll have to have a look.
So before we get into the weapons, just going to a quick recap. So welcome if you just joined us. You're into the second half of the show. I'm Arthur, this is Sally from the community team, and we've been joined by the wonderful Max from our development team. And currently we're talking through all things Banshee-ish.
Banshee-esque?
Yep, from update 17. If you have just joined, if you've missed loads of stuff, we've had some news about update 17 that's gone in, our thoughts on it. There's going to be a stability update coming later on, aiming for the end of November. There's a sale on at the moment that's live now, and it's 30% off. The Spooktacular sale.
All of your spooky favourites, the bobbleheads are back.
And the bobbleheads are back. We've got Twitch drops that are running live now, so watch for 15 minutes. They'll be into your account. We've had the 2-sentence stories, horror stories that have gone in. We're giving away a monitor, giving away some paint packs, and we still need to give away we announced the last winner, right?
We do. Do you know what? Should I do
Let's
that
just
now?
do that now. So welcome to the show anyways.
Yes,
We're into update 17 funsies with Max. And we have a winner.
And that's right, the winner is Zorgan Peterson.
Zorgan Peterson, maker of ships. Well done. You've won some paint for your ships.
Yes, so that's great. If all of the winners today, I think that was our final one, make sure that your Twitch DMs are open so that we can contact you and give you your prize.
Yes. So well done to all of the anagram winners. Thanks for playing along. And thank you, Paul, for doing the anagrams. Anyways, back to the Banshee. So we talked about the missile. Oh, you had something to say.
I saw an amazing message just then that said, it sounds like Max is spying on us while we play, and I just want everyone to know that, yes, I absolutely am. I absolutely am.
He honestly, it's not just they all watch. They all are always watching, and they always see how players are reacting. I
love it. Yeah, I love it.
This is a question I'll probably come on to in a moment. But I'm going to bank that one about players and your content. But we talked about the missile. We talked about the mortars. The mortars will keep you moving. The missile keeps you agile. Again, it will keep you moving.
For sure. Yeah.
And then it can attack. So it's got the lasers. It's got the cannons on it as well. But they can attack multiple targets at once. So traditional targets will sort of focus in on one target, right? But the Banshee will have to be attacked multiple. Yeah. So tell us about this weapons platform.
Yeah. So it was a tough challenge, honestly, to make it, teach it to actually track multiple targets at the same time, keep them all separate, and sort of it prevents you from kind of surrounding it, because if you surround it, it's just going to fire in all directions at you, and I think it. So as you can see, you can see it firing in multiple directions there. It's got that kind of, if you want to try and surround it, it's just going to attack back at you. This is a massive war machine, a massive weapons platform that's definitely supposed to be dealing with multiple enemies at once, and that's what these cannons and sticky bombs and missiles, they're just making it so that it can be an imposing presence on multiple things all at the same time. It is, really, really tough to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed watching players experience that as well. Sort of like it sort of went from we're landing at the Matrix sites to there's a giant tank thing here to I can fight it to no I can't fight it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change to my Scorpion. I still can't fight it. I'm gonna get my friends. It's fighting all of us. It's like there's more than one of them. It's a lot of fun. The question I was going to ask you earlier on: have you seen anyone do anything with this content that is not expected? Because I know it's early doors yet. But one of the things we've always enjoyed is watching players do the exact opposite to what we think they're going to do.
Yes.
Let me think.
I mean, I think you mentioned it earlier on, was the story I sort of stole, which was I'm going to run up and I just want to run up and meet it.
I just want to see what the name is. Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah, I was watching the stream. I was just like, this is just going to end so poorly.
Yeah,
and it really did.
It did. I mean, it didn't go so well for them.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Banshee is down there, and it's a busy. It's been a busy bee.
Yes, it is.
Obviously, it looks. There's got a lot of comments about it looks. Now, I know you didn't necessarily work with the design, but you were there for the design parts. They went for a lot of different phases, right?
Yeah,
so this isn't just scribbled down.
So many sort of layers went into making sure that this was both scary, imposing, but also creepy and mildly unsettling in the way it moves, in the sounds it makes, and how it looks. Sort of allowing commanders to decide what they think it actually is. But yeah, there were lots of layers in that.
It's got a lot of character, and I think the thing I like about the Banshees now is seeing these mixed combat environments around the spires. You'll have commanders in SRVs sort of going in and sort of going at the Banshee, or have other commanders going, because obviously they like to hunt the Orthus. We know, we've seen you doing it, but it makes this really epic sort of battlescape. And you've got other commanders. Well, this is all going. Other commanders who are just getting off at the top of the spire and dismissing their ship really quickly, like send the ship away, quick. I can survive. Have you got moments like that? Is that what you've been watching? Is that where you're filling your time? Because I know every time I walk past your desk, you and Tom, you've always got a stream on and you're watching.
Yeah. We've always got something on the other screen just to keep track of what everyone's doing, how people are enjoying it, people's favorites. This is the whole reason why we make stuff. We want to see people's reactions. We want to see people enjoying it. We want to make sure that everyone has a good time. And that's kind of the main part of the job. That's the fun bit.
Yeah, no, it's great to see. Actually, from our perspective, I think it's great to see the devs get that feedback back to themselves watching it. So it's actually quite nice for us to see that all happening for you guys. Now,
great.
Obviously, the Banshee is around the spy sites. I don't want to go into too much detail because obviously there's stuff here for players to discover. I know players doing a lot of what we like to call active science. Anything that's Thargoid, the first thing is can we shoot it? Can we run into it? Can we ram it? Can we see what happens to it? Still a lot of science going on, but they talk us about what they're doing there. It's kind of like Area Denial, I guess. What's their role?
Well, they're there to provide an imposing threat in the Spire site. They're to, the Thargoids need to defend their important areas as well, so they don't want you to be getting close to them. Yeah,
I mean they are a fairly mean prospect for a commander to approach. But they're not indestructible. They can, and players have obviously been killing Banshees. But we're not going to go into how anything in particular about this. But they are designed as a combat weapons platform, right? So they have a purpose, but they also probably have a deficiency as well somewhere along the lines. Absolutely. Sally alluded to there are commanders out here.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to just go on with what we've got. But yes, so we have, there are some some streams or some YouTube videos where players are giving hints and tips about how to destroy them. Mm-hmm. I think we'll have a little look later, not on the stream, but we'll have a little look after the show, see how close they're getting to discovering their weaknesses, and then maybe there'll be another, well, who knows? Who knows what comes next? So anything else about Update 17 that you worked on that you want to talk through us about, or anything about the Banshee we haven't covered? I know you've got a list of notes, but I don't want to go through everything.
I suppose I could also talk about how they're very much made to work together. The whole Thargoid force, they have this sort of hive mind thing going on. They constantly communicate. They constantly interact with each other, and to that end, you have both the Revenants and the Banshee kind of covering each other's weaknesses. The Banshee is the massive, problematic force, but maybe if you manage to get angry with it, manage to get angry with it, the Revenants might come along and help out and cause some...
Because that's the other point, right? It's not just them there, right? The Revenants are floating around, they can still pack a mean punch.
They're mean,
right?
even with the nerfs, they're still mean.
Yeah, they can still hurt you. And obviously we're watching players interact with the spires themselves, and obviously there's quite a bit of ambient traffic going on around the spires. You stand and watch there being, there's nothing the Thargoids do is for fun.
No.
It has a purpose. These sites have a purpose. I'm sure the players are busy trying to work out what that purpose might be. The Orthus is doing something, the Banshee is doing something, the Revenants are doing something. And maybe during the course of this update, you'll start to discover maybe what they were up to during that time. So, we have. Is it? I've just got to scroll down. Sorry, Sally.
I need to focus actually.
Hang on. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down.
Just lose. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. No, you're all right.
You know when you feel a bit under the weather sometimes.
Yeah. It's probably because you sit so close to me now, Sally.
We are really cramped here as well. It gets a bit hot, so
yeah, don't
apologies.
worry. Okay, all right. So we've gone through some of the weapons. We've gone through some of the movement. Hang on. I've almost without a spoiler there, chat.
Don't do that. Come on.
No, I know. So, is there anything else you might want to mention around the Banshee or anything else?
I suppose what I can say, which is quite fun, is being a part of the AI team and the rest of the AI team, we wanted it to be even more deadly.
Is this a we or is this a you?
No, it was a we. It was a we, and the designers had to keep us in under control because So if we had our way, it would have been even harder to kill than it already is.
Which means you can make it harder if you press some buttons and tweak some stuff. I mean,
I couldn't say.
Basically, chat, don't upset Max because he doesn't. He seems nice, but it seems like obviously underneath that sweet veneer is obviously a very very horrible person. I'm joking. You're lovely. Obviously, you're talking about some of the AI and working through movement. Was it difficult because obviously the spire sites are quite complex?
Yes.
Was it difficult to get the Banshee to sort of manoeuvre around these sites the way it does?
Yeah.
I mean, how long? Where do you start with something like that? Do you have it all mapped out and there's like rules you set in place, or
it's hard to have things that are easy to say to everybody because I obviously don't want to reveal how they work and these sorts of things. But it takes a lot of work to try and make sure that these things move organically in a way that makes sense. You know, these sorts of things, giving them a flight style that makes sense, and then pathfinding that moves along with that. It's all very it's a complicated process that takes a long time.
Okay, I've got some questions. Some of these you may not be able to answer.
Go on then. This is always dangerous.
It is. It is what I'm asking.
From you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to. So in terms, we talked about it's slow to get going, but fast when it's moving. I guess is a fair assumption.
Slow
is
to
it
get to
faster than a Revenant, or is it the same speed as a Revenant, or do you think it's slower than a Revenant?
It starts definitely slower than a Revenant. I would say it's a lot faster than a Revenant once it gets onto speed.
Right. So basically, if you're not going to fight it as it starts, start running.
Yeah. You want to start running quickly because otherwise it's going to get you.
Also. Some advice is if you're going to get out on foot after it's seen you from your ship, dismiss your ship pretty quickly because your ship will start to take a lot of incoming fire immediately. And if you want to keep your ship, I would suggest dismissing it. And also, when you want to recall your ship, make sure you're some distance away when you start calling it back down because it's not. Again, we're talking about these spire sites being busy with a lot of ambient traffic. It's not just the Revenants and the Banshee. There's scouts and there's interceptors still flying around. The Orthus is still there. Although the Orthus doesn't really want to attack you, it's doing other things. But it's quite interesting to see players take part in this. There's the AXI, which we have a video for actually in a little while. We'll show you. They've been doing some really cool events. There was an AXI, I think they call it an AXI party at one of the spire sites, which is great because obviously.
How are they managing to have a party?
Well,
there?
I mean, there are a lot of very very talented sort of. All pilots in general, but obviously the AXI are filled with lots of sort of really cool combat pilots. So watch them sort of drift and glide around the spires whilst firing in the Gauss weapons and stuff. It's really cool to watch. And also dropping, although they are ineffective, they look cool. Firing missiles at the Banshee on the ground. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
In terms of firepower, how if a Revenant was a 5, what would be a Banshee?
In terms of firepower, Revenant's a 5. I say with just the amount of damage that the Banshee could do, it's got to be like an 8 or a 9. It's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. I mean, that's a fair assessment. And then I guess probably one of my last questions is going to be, before I let you talk about anything else you want to talk about, is without giving away any obvious things. Any tips for players engaging with, and maybe think about it in the 3 different disciplines. So if you're engaging on foot, a tip. If you're engaging from the air, a tip. And if you're engaging in SRV, a tip. Apart from just keep moving, which I think is one of the tips.
Yeah, I think one of the tips absolutely has to be just keep moving. I suppose on foot, being in the open, is a death sentence. You want to be in cover. Be in cover, keep yourself safe in that way. In the SRV, I would say, you really want to keep moving. You really want to use what you have in terms of the extra speed to your advantage. And
would you recommend a Scorpion above anything else?
I think definitely. I think it's probably a better choice.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more damaging. And then in the ships, I think you just really want to avoid. You really want to avoid these shutdowns. Once you get into that kind of shutdown loop, you're kind of finished. There's no ways around it. And the ground is a pretty good damage dealer, I find.
I mean, in terms of damage per second, the ground does quite a bit of it, actually.
Does pretty good damage per second.
But I mean, stay sliding. You can also use the pulse wave shutdown. I think you can can time that as well with a missile. I've seen players doing that. They've been using that to avoid the missile.
And there's also ways to deal with the missile as well. There's ways to deal with that.
There's ways. We'll let you work it out, but there are some ways to deal with it. So basically stay moving. Don't get caught in the open. Use cover where possible. But I have seen some videos where we had revenants. This isn't. Maybe I'm going to get in trouble for saying this.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
What? Please, Mum. All right, I won't say it. All right. Is there anything we haven't covered about the Banshee Update 17 you think maybe we should probably go into?
I think that's a pretty good rundown of all this stuff, and I'm really happy that everybody's enjoying it. I'm really happy that everyone's having a good time, and hopefully there's more to come.
Well, yes. When you were making the Banshee, as to something went wrong when you were making it. Like, is there a fun story? Because I know you and Tom mess around quite a bit.
Yes, we did. Yeah, there were lots of iterations, lots of things, lots of ways that this went through. There were loads of things that went wrong, but not particularly fun things to say. That are just like
stressful for you.
Just stressful for me, trying to make them work. I suppose we had fun ones where their pathfinding would get a bit weird, or we had one situation where their hive mind got a little bit too good, and
makes me nervous.
You would attract one and it would attract everything.
Like, wow!
Everything at once.
Send everyone.
Yeah. So you would get caught on the edge of the site and everything would come, and that was crazy. So
wow.
Yeah, some mostly stressful, but in hindsight, funny.
Was it sort of building upon the Revenant? Had the Revenant done some of the groundwork for you? So some of the foundations were made for the Banshee, and then you were like, okay, this we can work from this and move on.
It was planned. They were coming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it was fun. And I think that the Kiss story is a fun story.
I am a big fan of the Kiss story.
It's very sweet.
Will you bring that in for Halloween? No.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
The Banshee kiss for Valentine's Day. I'd be down.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we wave at them, they kiss. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So look, we could probably chat to you for ages, but I just want to do a quick recap in case people have just joined us. So if you have just joined us, you have missed a fair chunk of stuff actually. So we talked about just been talking to Max about the Banshee and Update 17. We're trying to stay focused on the stuff that you worked on, because I know obviously we were supposed to have another guest on, but Robin is really, really busy. I mean, it was other things.
And sadly, the sound design is so
it's
amazing,
really cool,
right? Like, it would have been amazing to listen
I
through.
saw a few comments on the street. The Banshees.
It's wonderful.
Lovely vocals.
The whole thing about it, though, it's the vocals of the Banshee, the ambient noises around the spires, the music, everything about it is just, and it's just so chef's kiss. So we were going to have Robin on, but he is very, very busy working on other things that are related to Elite Dangerous, but we can't talk about. So there we go. But yes, so we've talked about the Banshee, we've talked about the spires have gone in. We've told you there's going to be a stability update coming later in November, so keep your eyes and ears peeled for that date in particular. We've given away a ton of paint jobs.
We do, we have, we do.
we have, and we will. So we've given away some paint jobs that 4 paint pack prizes during the show. We gave away via anagrams.
Yeah.
We gave away 5 paint job pack prizes to our 2-sentence Halloween horror story write-ups.
Yeah.
We gave away a curved monitor. We've got the Halloween special Twitch drops.
Underworld Twitch drops that hopefully plenty of you have got now.
You've got for watching 15 minutes. We've shown the videos from Orange Phoenix, and we've got a video in a second we're going to show you from AXI. We've shown some painting from Beetlejude. We've gone through the Gale Net news roundup. It's been a lot going on, and there is a Halloween event coming in game.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have to keep your eyes
peeled this week.
Yes, this week.
Keep your eyes peeled. It's gonna be fun. Best time of the year. Yeah. One of the best times of the year.
It is for Paul. All right, so before we go any further, let's show you a little video from the wonderful AXI.
It's all
roll
in
it.
theme.
All right, that was a fantastic video from the AXI. As always, some great footage of combat around the spires. But that's coming to the end of the show.
Spooky show.
Spectacular show. So thank you, I guess, to everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the mods, as always, for your continued support. Thanks to the lovely Max for coming on. It's been a show, Sally.
It has.
What we talked about.
They're my favourite kind.
It's
the Halloween shows.
They are fun. They are fun. So we talked about Twitch drops. We talked about the sale.
We did.
Talked about update 17.
Spectacular sale.
Spectacular
Ends
sale.
on the 30th of October. Not on the stroke of midnight. A little bit before. So don't forget.
Yeah, it's not quite a pumpkin,
30th.
but it's just before.
Good.
We confirmed there'll be a stability patch coming at some point at the end of November. That's when it's planned. I think that kind of covers everything. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll be seeing the next one. Hang around because we're going to be doing a raid. And also, thanks to Adam for working. We know there's been some technical difficulties during the stream. We've been made aware. I hope that has not